Yo, what is happening? What is going on? Yeah, good times.
Said you down for me. Said you down for me. There for me.
That's all I got. Now this is a what's up, Kevlar? I saw your message about the
Said you
pen.
down for me.
Yeah.
Said you down
You want a
for me.
better? You want a better? You want a better kit, bud? Here.
This don't even make any
I know. That's why I said I'll get you a better kit. So let's get you a better kit. So this is IMPC Pro. It is a there you go. It's a software version of the MP3 we have. I wanted to show you guys what I've been setting up in here. I did a little bit of a sample of it on the YouTube. Here it is. I even bought a heater because this is the coldest, smallest room in the whole house. But this is everything I'm getting set up. Got a series of microphones in here of different calibers, different types, a microphone kit, a couple sets of headphones. This is called a Machine Micro. It is a MIDI controller, but will run Native Instruments Machine. This complete control, it's a 61 key keyboard. This is the Akai. I can plug this into the iPad. This is an MPC Studio. I can also plug that into the iPad or my computer. It is not a standalone, but it is a controller. These are some monitors. This is a MIDI controller. This can control the MIDI, but this has its own sounds. It's a micro Korg. One of the things that's great on it, see that microphone right there? That'll let me do computerized voices if I want, kind of like Zapp and Roger. I don't know if you guys remember Zapp and Roger. Here's the microphone with a pop stopper, obviously no mic. Had to dig all these cables out, tons and tons of cables, had to organize them as to what is what. Went down to Target today to get this to organize the cables. This down here is lighting stuff. This is all in preparation for the show in January, guys. Lighting, new tripod, some more lighting tripods. This is, of course, the green screen. We can do full figure, head to toe, goes all the way to the ceiling. This is a faux brick background. And these are some classic early 90s drum machines. I actually did a lot of writing in my younger days, 92, 93 on this machine. That would be awesome, Lee. I think that would be dope if you shredded guitar. Here's the manuals for those old drum machines. I'm happy to have found them. This is a unique, rare piece of gear called a Jomeek preamp. This is a M-Box. It's a digital interface to get any sort of microphone or guitar, anything like that in there. Some more setup over here. This is my tried and true. I wrote most of my stuff on that. Got another keyboard to be able to control this stuff and start doing some more editing. There's where'd the boy go? I don't know where the boy went. Then in here, this is that room that I ended up cleaning up, except for my kids' shoes. And here's a whole bunch of copies of The Grave right here. A whole bunch of copies of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. Some blank sketchbooks, some more camera gear. This is called the Osmo Mobile. It's a gimbal and it stabilizes your iPhone camera and will do active tracking. This right here is a base for that, along with we have a Wi-Fi connector as well. And then this is the other green screen setup that we have for when we've been streaming on StreamYard. MPC computer, second monitor. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of building, a lot of plans. What up, Mr. Perone? So, hey, Harrison. I think he took off. So today's stream I'm gonna keep kind of short and sweet. Last night was a lot of fun, wasn't it, with the baby and everything? That must have been crazy from your guys' side, because for me, it was nutty, very nutty. For that little girl did not want to go down, and I found out exactly what it was that caused her to be so angry like she was. Turned out she was gassy from the tacos. The poor little girl was gassy, and that's why she didn't want to go to bed. Let's see. I'm trying to find the lighting kit on this. Come on, there we are. Now we have light. There we are. Hey, just curious why so many copies of Drawing the Marble Way. Is it a thing where you have to get so many to feel better? No, but yes, but no. I have my original copy somewhere, and I've had it since the late 70s, early 80s, and I love it. I managed to find a first printing of the hardcover. That's to feel good and feel better. Those particular two are to feel better. But as far as why there's so many copies, I have plans for those to be giving them away on the show as prizes, and probably also selling some too. Figuring out how to work that out. So what I thought I'd talk about today is my good friend Stephen Platt and his work that he had done on Prophet. And I wanted to do a little bit of a flip through. So what we're gonna do, Five Below has them for $5, dude. That's the best way to get them, unless you win one on the show. All right, this is a camera mount. You can see it clips. It's got a little clippy thing here. And then what I'm gonna do, you're gonna see me for a second. Take this, and I'm gonna take you and clip you here and make it go down. All right, let's see, flippity doodah. Camera's gonna be on this side. What up? What's up, Mike? Yeah, it's not gonna be too crazy, but break out the Stephen Platt today. I'm gonna take a look at some Splat comics. Oh yeah, I did some inking today. I'll show you guys what it turned out like. That's it. That's some inking I had done with markers, believe it or not. Some Pentel markers. I went in and was messing around with these. This is I'll show you what I used. Where'd that other one go? Oh, here it is. That's Anatomy at 11. Nah, man, it's like 10.2, not quite 11. We're not that Stephen Platt level. So most of it was done by this. It's called a Pentel Touch. The SES 15C. It's got a bit of a bounce to it. I don't know if you guys can see that directly, but I can go really thin and really thick. You see how it does a thick to thin there? And then I can also do, like, depending on how I hold it, I can go real thin like this, and then like that, and then see how you can get tiny, you can get big too. This angle is a little weird. Let me try to correct it so it's a little more straight up and down. There we go. So I went in there, and then the really fine stuff, like you see the chest hair and whatnot, like if I was to come in and do that same treatment on, let's get that right there. I want to get it in the camera. I would just come in and do this. I do thick to thins, really thin ones where the light, closer to the light, and a little bit thicker And then I try to go with the contour of the shape. Slightly randomized. They're not the same distance apart. I try to randomize them slightly while keeping order as far as the direction that the hairs go, and order and sort of process as far as you know, creating that gradient. Oh, sorry for shaking you guys. Shake it up. Woo, woo. Then, you know, coming out of this neck here, I would maybe put a little bit of rendering. You'll see, like, I'll go really thin. I can also go a little thicker in there, and then do the same thing, cross into those a little bit, and it creates nice little shapes. But this is quite a combo, just these two. That's what, let me try to adjust this a little better, a little more. See that it wants to hang down. Guys, give me a second, and I'm gonna adjust this correctly, because it really can be better than it is. Just needs to be adjusted, because when you put the phone on it, it gets a little heavier. So you think it would be steady where it is, but it isn't. It gets a little, it leans a little. The weight of the phone gets a little crazy. That's why I'm gonna probably use a lighter phone for some of this stuff. All right, so what we're gonna do, I told you guys we were gonna be talking about our man Stephen Platt's run on Prophet. Here's some pencil-y stuff. Just mess around. These are the kind of doodles I do when I'm on the phone. Drew a bird and a weird dude there. All right, so here's what we got. Starting with this one here. So you're gonna have to pull back a little more too, damn it. Do this. Cannot change orientation. I know this. I know this, YouTube Live. Just have to get you doing what I want you to do camera-wise. I get it. I get it. Sorry about this camera adjustment crap. It just, like I said, the phone is heavy, so I set it in one place, and then the phone says, no, I'm going to drag it all the way back. So I have to kind of overshoot it. There we go. See, it still sags all the way down. Motherfucker. I hope you got that stand at Five Below. Not this one. The ones at Five Below are actually shittier. It's just this one is kind of old. But just, let's see, to crank that. Here we go. That'll do it. So here is Prophet 4. I really, really love this cover. I loved it when he did it. Here's the cover of Prophet 5. This is officially his first issue. And we were all blown away by this when it came into the studio. I mean, the rendering on the arms, the veins, the composition was very evocative. It made you feel like with the choppers going, you could hear that Flight of the Valkyries. Dun, 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 you know, the pregnant lady on the cover, the burning village. How crazy, you know? And then you got Prophet and Kirby fighting. I really liked the juxtaposition of size here, where you got Prophet, who's huge, and Kirby standing up is barely, you know, as big as Prophet. You know, Prophet's arms are just as thick as Kirby is. This gun, I mean, come on, let's take a good look at that gun. That's a freaking awesome gun. Another piece that I really like is his wizard poster, which I have somewhere. I'm trying to remember where I put it, but that's one of those posters that we love. Another great cover. Really good job on the moon. Very Frazetta-like in its composition. Excellent work as always. Prophet in the Sewer. I have photocopies of these layouts somewhere. Excellent work. And then probably my second favorite out of all of the books. Number 5 would be my favorite, but this number 10, holy smokes. And no, I didn't have volume 2 of Prophet in here with the chromium cover and stuff. I just don't have it. I don't know where it's at, but not here. So I'm going to open this one up. Jump right in. Take a look at what we got. We got a little bit of recap. You know that Marlo Alquiza is inking. I mean, can I zoom? I can zoom. That's great. Okay. Look at this. Spikes, long vertical panel. We get into this, but what's really great about this is the design work. You know, you got these drips coming down from this guy, and then you have Prophet's laser beam crossing it, creating these really cool graphic shapes. I like the core lighting on Prophet's face here. I mean, that's pretty excellent. You know, just looking at that alone is pretty darn cool. You know, and then we get into this rage-filled face. The lighting is pretty cool. That is not true, Kevlar. That was not true. Was not let go for drawing too detailed. I know he missed some deadlines, and that was an issue. But you know, there were even some apologies written in. But you know, let's enjoy the work instead of the work that didn't happen. This is a nice double-page spread. You get all of this. This is the stuff I liked about Splat stuff. Outside of the amazing detail is his poses, right? The poses are great. There's always a lot of tension. Yeah, that's crotchy and stuff, but it really goes. You got all this tension and tech, cross-hatching, lighting, rips and tears. You got classic characters like Shaft, Silence, Badrock. But I'll tell you, one of the things that I really dug about this was this inclusion of this character, Crypt. Oh, wow, that was a classic shot, right? Look at that. Looking through the hole of a blasted villain. What a cool double-page spread. Toy like a toyga. Big ol' crazy boot cheeks. Really cool perspective, looking straight down through the dead guy. Very cool idea. And then we get this guy here, Crypt. I mean, come on. The amount of energy in this piece. I mean, the speed lines, the flames, the blood splatter, the perspective and speed on the chains. That mace is very dimensional. Then we get down here to this really just excellent face. Look at that. Incredible. Really good lighting. Again, this stuff was a major influence on me. Look at that. Rage-filled. So you got that. Every now and then there'd be some wobbly drawing. You know, this is kind of a weird squishy face, you know, but it doesn't matter because it's cool looking, right? That's the thing about cool comics. Look at that. Just juiced up to the 9th. And when I say something is covered in Mountain Dew and Jolt Cola and Surge and D&L and Titty Milk, this is what I mean. I mean this. Splat did do a Cable Wolverine, if I remember correctly. You get this, I always like that, the uplighting on that face. Really excellent stuff. And I mean, come on, who did not love this? You can hear those big wong, wong, kind of like Conan coming of Conan. Hold on a second, I'm trying to find another book. I know it's in my spinner. At least I think it is. Dreams are free, right? Where? Oh, where did it go? Is that you back there? No, that's not it. You guys continue to look at that glorious thing while I try to find what I'm looking for. Oh, here's some Soul Saga. We'll take a look at that. But I am actually trying to find my copy of Blood Hungry. And I know it's in here. There it is. There it is. That's what we're going to talk about real quick. There we go. Thanks for being patient, you guys. All right, so the reason I'm bringing out Blood Hungry and the reason why I'm bringing up Splat and Sam Keith specifically is if you look, oh, super chat, man. Thank you so much. Appreciated. Big time appreciated. So when I did this here, I didn't use any reference. Nothing in front of me, just, kind of just being inspired by what was in my head as far as thinking about the stuff that I'm influenced by. And when I talk about Black Flag, I think about the things I was influenced by, and I was definitely influenced by this era of Splat. And then the other era I was really influenced by is especially this particular story of Wolverine Blood Hungry. Everything about this was excellent. I loved the way Sam Keith handled anatomy and proportions, the attention to detail, just the right amount. Every now and then stuff would get a little crazy. But yeah, I mean, come on, Kyber, whatever his name is. Look at those muscles, man. Fucking awesome. And then I remember this, just thinking that the arm hair and everything on this was just perfect. I have reprints of this somewhere, the True Believer reprints. I really wish that in the back they would have done the reprints of the covers, because that was probably my favorite stuff out of all of it. But see all these rips and shreds? Between this and McFarlane's Hulk are where all of my love, and also the Frank Miller Batman. In fact, let's just go through the old the lineage of El Frigaboom. Let me find the one. There it is. This is the one that so here's another great one. We got this. We got the rips and tears, right? But let's find something here. So you get something like this McFarlane. See all those shreds and rips and tears and just the crazy proportions. This is one of my favorite eras of McFarlane here. Where's the Crying Bull one? I know it's around somewhere. Here's some more shreds and rips and tears going back. And then we look at this one. This is yet another one, shreds and rips and tears. So as you can see, I am a shred and rip and tear fan. I wish I had those covers. In fact, I do. Let me see if we can do it like this. Gang, because you guys are the best around. Go into books. Go to comic books. We are in my iPad of comic books. These are all the Akiras. Remember when we were talking about digital coloring? This is all of that stuff that Steve Oliff had digitally colored. This is the first of digital color, you know, notwithstanding Pepe Moreno. But if I go in here, I can find Marvel Comics Presents. Those are all the Jack Kirby Fantastic Fours, Impulses. Here we go. So let's find it. Those Eric Larson Spider-Man Wolverines were the shit too. All right, so we started seeing some Sam Keith right after Barry Smith's Weapon X. What a wonderful follow-up. Look at that. Some cool Liefeld stuff too. I totally forgot Liefeld was in this. And anybody who wants to talk shit on Rob drawing feet, look at this. Feet, 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 feet. So you guys that want to talk bad talk about that, then you go ahead. So this here, what's interesting about this is let's take a look at how detailed the hair and stuff is here on Wolverine, and then when we look at the reprint, let me find the page. This is the one that I really noticed. So these are scans from the newsprint. See this? Look at all the hair on his back. Actually, I'll just zoom in for you. Hopefully that has some better things. So you see all the hair on his back? So this is a reprint, which is supposed to be better paper, better printing, etc., etc. Well, that there is a problem, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't know if the plates were wrong, but look at how there's no back hair and no. Look at all that. This is a scan from the newsprint, original release. And then you look at this. So as much as I enjoy having all of them in one reprint, the scans of the actual deal is much better, right? So, and also I'm able to like look at it and enjoy that. But I've got the thing that's really cool is the covers. Like this one here is like straight up champion, right? I mean, look at that. Rips and shreds. Shreds and rips. So that's where my love for rips and shreds comes from. And some more really good stuff from Sam Keith. And he even did some follow-up covers, you know, like this classic jam here. Look at that. You got Nightcrawler. I don't even know who that is, but it's Sam Keith goodness. I don't even think he did the inside. That's Gene Colan and Scott Collins on the insides. I'll tell you one of the other things that's really great. One of the stories that a lot of people don't think about. Is this part one? Yeah, see how this says Colossus starting this issue. This is one of the most underrated comic stories, in my opinion. I mean, it was all the way down here as the last feature, so it didn't have that much love going on for it, right? It was in the last bit. But then, when we get to it, oh, there's some classic Ditko Machine Man. That's good shit. We get right into here. Look at this, man. Rick Leonardi goodness. Look at that. I mean, come on. The proportions on this Colossus to me are near perfect as far as big, bulky superheroes are concerned. Because, you know, when I think of superheroes, and I think they had this in a Wizard magazine, but you got your sort of svelte, skinny type, like a Spider-Man. Then you got your Captain America type / Punisher. Then you got your Superman type. Then you got that click above Superman, which is right here. Then you have your Hulk and your Thing and that sort of thing. But this, I just loved every aspect of Rick Leonardi's work, and this story was great. So you know, and it carried on. Look at that. What a great cover. Solid Rick Leonardi. Look at how it moved up to feature number 1. Look at that, man. Just, who was the inks on this? It's Pete Craig Russell. But again, great establishing shot. Very easy to read. Really well-drawn characters. Let's see, what else do I have in here to show you guys, to talk about. Oh, we got some Mr. Miracle. This is Mobius art book. New Gods. Some more unpublished New Gods. OMAC. You can see I got a lot of my Kirby stuff here. But here we are again, talking about Prophet. Look at that. I even have it digital. And this is just for things where I can really kind of zoom in and look at stuff more than real life. There's that double page spread without that fold creasing down the middle. Whoever did this scan did a really nice clean job on it. See that double page spread, again, able to see it without the crease down the fold. This one has a little bit of crease, but still excellent as always. Heading back to Platt here, so that's these here are I like having these because I have all these originals. I bought these as they're like phone book size editions. They're almost like the Marvel Essentials, except they're a lot cleaner. We got all this Eric Larson goodness. I'm a big fan of Eric's stuff, especially the power in his layouts. Very good storytelling. Here's all of the spawns right here. Look at that. Spawn. More Spider-Man, Superman, Forever People, Punisher. Where's that issue? This issue here, a lot of people don't know this. There's a double pager in here where this guy is riding a motorcycle. Let me see if it's this issue or the next one. Boom, boom, boom. Is it this one? Maybe it's the one before. Let me check. It's either before or after. Bushwhacker. Is this it? No, that's a Dave Ross guest issue. It was this one. Okay, amen. All right, so this motorcycle here, if I remember, there's another one where there's like a dock. Where is it at? That motorcycle there. This motorcycle here. This motorcycle here. This motorcycle here. All of the backgrounds, the trees, the dock, all that stuff. This is how Jeff Johnson, the comic artist Jeff Johnson, got his career start. Jim Lee saw his artwork hanging on the wall at Flying Colors Comics in Concord, California, and said, "Who's that?" And then had him come on board to do some assist. Here we have the X-Men by Art Thibert and Whilce Portacio. This is an interesting book. I have this. It's a very thick book. Again, I have digital copies of things that I own. And the things that I don't own, like, for example, this complete run of Kirby's Fantastic Four, I don't own all those. I own some of them, but I'm not a billionaire yet. So we got some more in here. We got X-Men going back. But this annotated Watchmen is really cool. The reason why is it goes through each page, and it's almost like director's commentary, right? You get this black and white, so you can read the book itself, but then you get like all of this extra stuff, like what was Alan Moore referencing, and backstory on the backstory. It's really cool, especially if you're a hardcore otaku fan. Here's a classic. I got a couple copies of these. It was the Cliffhanger sampler where you got to see all these characters for the first time. Danger Girl and Battle Chasers. It was a lot of fun. I think it came in a Wizard magazine. Here's some of those how to draw books we were talking about. Jay Lee's Strike File. That was some good shit. This is one of my favorite Splat covers as well. It was on the cover of Strike File 8, but again, just the energy, the bullets. You can see again that this was roughly around the time. Let's see, when was this? October. Let's see, the October of 94. That's exactly when I drew the cover of Black Flag. So you can see how much Stephen Platt influenced my take of things. Then he hit like a ton of bricks. Really, just a lot of fun. So then Stephen Platt was gone for a while. Then he came back with this book, Soul Saga, and his art style changed. It became much more refined, a little more correct. You still have the exaggeration. Um, exactly, Kevlar, you get it. But see, he still manages to bring the rips and tears, and brings all that energy to this. And the colors in this are gorgeous. They came from Liquid. That's Arn Lucen and Chris Leitner. You get colored by Liquid, and then just wonderful color choices, unlike anything out there. You know, this is really just luscious, beautiful work. Um, I mean, everything is on full dial on this, as far as is artwork and story and color, and even I believe it's Comic Craft, right? Comic Craft, lettered by no Dreamers Designs. Sorry, Comic Craft. Sorry, Dreamers Designs. But again, really just solid stuff from Platt. And here we go. Again, even though this is more refined, you still get all that tension. And this guy, like, not only are they facing off, but he creates these bits of tension in the pose. You get these extra wrinkles that this is fighting that force wise, and this is fighting that, and this neck is fighting this way. So you get all of this extra tension and energy in there, just by adding the wrinkles and such. Oh yeah, this was the bit that was censored, boobies and butts. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do much other than enjoy them. Let's see, since we got the iPad up and running, let's go check out the other. Happy Friday, Leg Kick. How are you, sir? This is my other comic app, and we've talked about this one. I like this one a lot. This one was a probably my favorite, because you can organize things either by comic or long box. So for example, you know, I've got my Dark Knights in here, 1 and 2. And you know, it's based off that collection. I probably own 10-15 versions of the Dark Knight, but I like being able to have these. And I like this program better, again, because I'm able to zoom and it'll stay. I don't have to hold like that. What's up, Mr. Dubs? But the way this organizes it is via long box, right? So here we go, back to another example of rips and tears, but this was a poster I had. There we go, all the rips and tears and bullet shells. So we get some excellent rips and tears out of that one. Big time influence. What's this? Oh, Jorge Safino. It's another guy. Really great facial expressions out of Zafino. These guys are always so tense and intense looking. You get these screaming dudes that are just badass. So that was the Punisher mini-series along with Punisher Warzone. Got some Hellboy down here. Teen Titans, Commandy. This is excellent stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this is Marvel Team Up. And man, this Marvel Team Up is excellent. Especially this one right here, this Red Sonja one. I don't believe this one has been reprinted, but it is specifically excellent because of the fact that it is a John Byrne, Terry Austin team up before the X-Men. So, and you get just an incredible amount of beautiful work here. A lot of details. I mean, look at this. You got Clark Kent there at the Daily Bugle. What's he doing there? But there's some stuff here. I mean, this panel down here, this is worth the price of admission. Like, let me just turn this. There we go. Now we can get extra jiggy. But look at that. Just that leg alone. I mean, it's so solid. Extra thickness down here on the bottom side of the leg. Against, look how thin this side is. Against how thick that is. That's some of the stuff I'm aiming to learn better, you know. It's like this stuff here, and you know, I'm trying that on this. You got look at that. That is choice. So is that. I mean, come on. Look at that. So good. So good. So very good. Some great angles. But mostly I'm just in love with the collaboration between Austin and Byrne here. You know, non-X-Men collaboration, which is, you know, rare. Rare, really. You don't see these guys doing anything together anymore. It's been years. And here you go. That's a Frank Miller, Bob Wyacek. Look at that. Early Frank Miller. I sideways look at the cover price on old comics. Yeah, man. No kidding. Let's look at the cover price on this one. And this is a double-sized 100th issue. 75 cents. We can go back to the other one. See what they were for a regular size. Still only 35. This is about what they cost. They cost a little more than this, actually. When I started collecting, wonder if Cloak and Dagger are in here. Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, right here. Cloak and Dagger. This is roughly when I started collecting. So we're looking at 60 cents. Actually, I remember them being 55. This might have been a little pricier, but this book was another one that hit me hard. Again, the glue, the connecting factor on this stuff is Terry Austin. But, I mean, not only is this beautiful, but there's just all kinds of really, really great technique in here. A lot of this here, see how there's this stuttered line here? Like that. The way Terry was getting that was with the edge of a razor blade. What's up, Rooster? So he would fill this in with black and do the speed lines, but then he would chip into those blacks with a razor blade, which gave that skipped sort of vibe to it. Really just excellent work. I mean, come on. Look at that. Ominous. Very simple. Very, very good. All right. Thought it was pointillism. Nah, man, it was razor blade. That's some of the cool old school techniques. I don't know how many times I copied these covers. The other thing that's a really cool secret gem about the Cloak and Dagger regular series is you have going up to, I believe, is it this issue? Leonardi's on all the issues up until this issue. But then issue 7 starts with fill-ins, and this is what's really cool about the fact that these 3 fill-ins, I don't, if you guys don't know this already, I'm giving you a little bit of school. These 3 fill-ins are extra dope classics. And I'll tell you why. Because this one here, number 8, take a look at that cover. Now, take a look. Take a look how beautiful this is. And then I'm going to zoom in so you can see who the penciler is. Marc Silvestri, inked by Terry Austin. That doesn't happen very often, guys. You know? So you get this really good classic Silvestri, right? Classic Silvestri. You see this right here. This is a, not trope, but classic Silvestri, but it's got that Terry Austin lushness on it. So you got this this whole issue that's Silvestri and Austin, which is great. It's classic, right? And then we go into what is this, number 8? Going to number 8 right here. Look at that cover. Look at his cloak. It's all big and huge. And let's get into it. Look at that opener. Wonderful, beautiful, classic shot. If you don't recognize this sort of European town motif, he does this a lot. Foreground, boop, 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 crazy in the background. But let's go and take a look at who that penciler is. Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy. Again, inked by Terry Austin. So you get another dose of a really cool art team up. And this one, this time, is Mignola and Austin. So this is classic old Mignola with classic Austin. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Mayhem's in here. That's that green character. But I'll tell you, my absolute favorite issue of Cloak and Dagger of all time, and I buy it every time I see it, is this one. And this one, because this opening page. Look at that. Dagger on a unicorn. And you look at all that crowd back there, how detailed the reactions of the crowd are. You get all this crowd, and then we see who's responsible for all this craziness. None other than Arthur Adams, who went by Art Adams back in the day. This issue is just hands down incredible. I mean, these faces, I don't know how many times I looked at the rim lighting on this face, how many times I looked at the intensity of Cloak here. There's a couple of Dagger faces in particular that I think I stared at a million times, where I was just like, that's just too gorgeous. This is one of them. But I mean, dude, look at that. That's perfection. That's perfection right there. And you want to go back and look at what year this was done. Let's take a look at the indicia. 86. November of 86. You know? This is pre-Jim Lee, pre-Liefeld. Those guys were just getting started. But this is, I mean, that page. I wish I owned this page. This is a page I wish I owned. I think I copied the way this trench coat works, you know. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh, great emotion on this guy here. But look at that Cloak face is something special for sure. Mayhem, always did a good Mayhem. I thought the smoke trails were exceptional. Really dug the way this guy looked too, the fear in his face. I used to own this page. Don't anymore, I wish I did. More good stuff. That's another really great face, good profile. Some more, I mean, look at that. Gorgeous face. I love the hair. Love that hair. I mean, I remember when I was drawing Geisha and Black Flag, I really wanted to try to pull that kind of hair off. Maybe I'll try again with this new iteration. Oh, yeah, this panel here. Just the getting blasted up. Get behind me, Dagger. Save room for me, he says. You know, just all the energy in him throwing up the cape like a true hero. Some more really great stuff. Dagger, look at that face. Great face. That hair, again, a lot of volume. Excellent stuff. And then we end on this cliffhanger with Doom. And, you know, we hoped and prayed that we would get this out of the next issue, and we didn't. In fact, I don't remember who did the fill-in, but I didn't like it enough to even put it in here. 10 and 11, I didn't even put in there because we want to end that shit on a high note, you know? She definitely uses Head and Shoulders. Correct, Amundo, my man. Here we go. Some other classic stuff. I loved this era of Todd. This is really where, I mean, I liked his stuff from the beginning, but this was really where it really started taking off for me. The dynamics on this, I know we did a little Todd episode, but the dynamics on this were particularly great. This, what I like about this is you got the arm direction here, bending there. This goes out, this goes down and away, giving a lot of dimensionality just to the Hydra Man, you know. Same with this. Look at that. There's that Stephen Platt tension we were talking about. He's able to do it with the webs, but it's creating this energy. Keep saying that energy, but that's what it's about, you know. I've got a book in here that you guys might want to check out. Let's talk about the Fregaboom art book collection. Okay. Again, I'd say 90% of these things that I'm showing you I own, and I own them because I have them on here because it's much easier than dragging around a big thing of books. And when we moved here, I didn't even unpack my books. So here is, let's see if that's in here. Yes. So this is my anatomy book section. You did see Hordak, and you will see Hordak in issue 3 of He-Man. So this book here, Force, this is a great book if you want to learn about that stuff we were talking about with the energy and tension, and like what I was showing you with that Hydra Man. I used like my fingers for arrows, you know, to show you. But this book is really, really a lot of fun, and it goes through sort of creating these energies using gesture and kind of the direction of things. And the way Stephen Platt was creating a lot of his energy and tension was and I'm not even sure if he was doing it consciously or if it was just one of those things where it was like he wanted to create energy, so he just innately did it. But this book is a really great exploration into understanding how that works. This is Vilppu drawing manual. Hogarth, Loomis, these are all the Loomis books. Really good stuff. I might, dude. I have something called the Doodle Dojo, where I talk about using different parts of your brain and your senses to create better drawing. This, to me, Bridgman is probably the pinnacle of anatomy books. Hogarth's okay, Luke. I saw your Hogarth comment. I just have a little beef with Hogarth because there's Hordak again, more Hordak. He when I showed him my work, he grabbed a Sharpie and drew over it, and it was my originals, and I didn't get a chance to show my samples to anybody else. I saw him first, and he drew right on top of my samples, which basically made it so I couldn't show my samples to anybody else, which bummed me out. Let's see, Capullo, is that in here? No, let me see. Let me see if the thing I wanted to show you is in here. Those are scripts. LHIJK. There it is. Here we go, guys. Boom. This is all of the Capullo. That's Bart Sears there. That's Bart Sears. But this is all the Capullo crash courses in one PDF. You know, and in here he talks about a lot of the things we're talking about, the striations and the creating energy. This is where I learned that perspective thing, you know, putting people, dropping people, hanging people on a line. So this is the Capullo crash course stuff. There's He-Man 2, there's He-Man 2. What else we got in here to show you guys? More Watchmen. So I organize I organize these things by artist in here. So like this is a Pheno guy I was showing you guys earlier, and this is let's let's go up here. These are panels from his Batman Black and White that I really, really like. I mean, this is pretty damn awesome considering how much black is in this shot, but it says so much. So, and then if we go back to this is one. Look at this, man. How badass is that? I mean, come on. This kind of stuff blows me away. And that's a Fino guy. Again, his work makes me feel a sort of way. I mean, look at that face. He creates these bits of light. I mean, this is pretty hard chunk, you know, but when you pull back, a lot of dimensionality to it. That's why I like Zafino. He just gives a lot with a little. I mean, dude, that's awesome. That's just incredible. Again, want to learn. I'm gonna learn from this. A lot of studying to do. A lot of learning to do. You know, talk about Bernie Wrightson. I have a whole Bernie Wrightson section in here as well. I've got his Swamp Thing stuff. It's a Swamp Thing Batman. This is the really cool issue of Swamp Thing with Batman in it. And I really like the way Bernie drew Batman, even his little homages in there. You know, this is a look back. One of my favorite Bernie things. Let's see if we can find the Frankenstein stuff. We can look at that page that just sold for 1.2 million and worth every penny. See if I can find it. Here we go. So we can get a good long look at it. I know it's in here somewhere. Ugh. Where is it? Where is it? Did I miss it? This is probably in the back. I probably did pass it. Go back. Maybe I missed it. The Muck Monster. Good stuff. The Muck Monster. I don't think that piece is in here, but see this right here, guys? See this? See all of that? Let's full circle this motherfucker real quick. And go back to Blood Hungry, okay? I believe things like this were influenced by things like this. I definitely believe that. All of these sort of jaggedy things here. I believe everybody influences everybody. That's why I say everything is a remix. I'm surprised that I thought that piece would be in here. I'm gonna need to go find a high-res scan, man. Cause I mean, look at that. You just can zoom and zoom and zoom. That's one of the things I like about this program. I can't do this with my copy of the book at all. Plus the spine, it gets really messed up. I'm bummed out. I thought that Frankenstein piece was in here, but maybe it's not. Oh, there's the spine. I even have a scan of the spine. Let's see if it's... Rosetta Forever. Rosetta Forever. Going through faster. Reefer Madness, faster. No, you know what? I don't think that $1.2 million piece is in here. I could always look it up, right? Let's look it up. Rosetta Frankenstein. Boom. Not Frazetta. Come on, Frege. Tired. There we go. Rights in Frankenstein. Then we go to tools. We go to what? They used to have one that was size. Hold on, images. And then we go to tools. Tools, size, large. Largeo, large. So here it is. Where is it? What? They don't even show it? Craziness. They need to be showing it. Let's go back. Back. $14 by 2,000. How big was this one? No, that one down there was better. Except I lost it. Damn, how did I do that? 3,000. Let's do this. Image by Heritage Auctions. Well, that's how we get to see the full size. It says sign in for full size. Let me see if I can sign in real quick. See if I remember my name. There we go. I got it. So it says tap to view larger size of this image. And this is what's great about Heritage Auction, if you remember, is you can really zoom up on this stuff and see what's going on this thing. But I mean, this is pure mastery right here. Pure mastery. All right, we're out of there. Coming back, we are at 1 hour and 3, and I wanted to talk with you guys about, well, get a little bit of a survey, okay? So I'm realizing right now that after this upcoming weekend, my shows are going on hiatus for the holiday, and I am not on He-Man. And during the holiday, what I want to do is I want to start drawing Black Flag. I want to edit those interviews. I want to get all the stuff ready for the new show. So I want to get your guys' opinion. Unacceptable. I want to get your guys' opinion on should I only do live a couple times a week? Do live a couple times a week, maybe 1 or 2, while the other days of the week I work on getting the show awesome and work on getting Black Flag together. I wanted to see what your guys' thoughts are on that and if you would be okay with it, because I feel like more content and all the stuff I've been promising you, like all of those interviews, is infinitely more important than some of the subject matterless stuff, and as you guys can tell, my show is not too drama filled. I don't have too many things to talk about that are dramatic or any sort of blood boiling topics. I have my opinions, but my opinions are pretty, well, they're reasonable. So there's nothing really to fight about, but I'm sure everybody thinks their opinions are reasonable. But I have little opinions, like I don't like Baby Yoda. Maybe 3 live shows a week would be nice. More time for you to crank out Black Flag and goodies. Exactly, exactly. I started the daily lives in October for Inktober, working hard to get those hours up so we could get to the point where this show is monetized. And now that we're up and going, I realize that like sometimes we hit 9 o'clock. I love you watching live pre-recorded, getting more subs. Yeah, just leave the cam on 24/7. Well, I'll tell you what's up, Akuma. I was actually thinking about doing a long live stream where I have I have in the first 8 pages of the Black Flag book that I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, silent stream while I pencil. There you go, exactly right, and probably some music going, because I'm getting the music going too. But so what I was thinking about in these first 8 pages, the book starts off massive, like just massive. We go right in from a newscast. I'm not going to give you guys spoilers. Go in from this newscast of what's going on into Black Flag jumping into battle, and stuff like this. Stream where you infuriate Todd toys with a Black Flag. Who knows, man? I just want some Black Flag toys, and I feel like Todd owes me that. Anyway, that's the only time you're gonna see me get sort of blood boiling a little bit. But back to Black Flag. When you see stuff like this, or even the Wizard poster, I want to look that up. Let's look that up. Stephen Platt Wizard poster, because that's another one that I just find, ooh, so good. Stephen Platt Wizard. Boom. Type in the #1 Black Flag and #1. I'll miss the nightly hangouts. Well, that's the thing, man. I don't. I'm not gonna take them away. Completely. Wait, is that on for sale again? Oh no, it's sold. There. All right. Please sign in, but I did sign in, guys. Sign in. Hold on. At least it's in there permanently now. So check this out, guys. This is probably my favorite Stephen Platt image of all times. Okay, this is great shit. Look at this. This, if you were to grab this and squeeze it like that, titty milk everywhere. I mean, look at that. And this is Splat Ink by Splat. This is like, look at how high res I can make this bad boy. Bullet shell after bullet shell after bullet shell. Look at the tiny little renderings. You didn't have to do that. Let me go to what I believe is actual size. Actually, let me see if I can save this. No, we already saw me do that. Do the password, put my thumb down. Where did it go? Oh, come on now. Let's do this one more time. Anyhow. This, when I think about this, thank you, Akuma. When I look at something like this, and you look at just the level of detail and the amount of energy, the splatter, these guns, the zigzag, the wrinkles, creating that tension, that little bit of shadow from the hand, the bullet shells and the rocks. So the reason I'm bringing this up is that this is my sort of chief aim, the base, the gold standard, the base of the kind of energy that I'm going to be putting in the new Black Flag. I have this double pager in the first few pages Black Flag that I maybe will just stream that thing, right? I'm not inking it. We got a Delso Corona on inks. Every now and then I get a little like jealous that he's gonna be inking this stuff because I do enjoy inking. You know, kind of rusty, but you know, I kicked this out today, which was cool. I thought it looked all right for no reference, and I even did all those little dits and dats that should focus, but it's not focusing. I wish it would. Let's see if we can get it in there. And the off days put the kids in charge of the streams. You don't want that. But see, look at this. There's these, that's right. Got to get Yaki to do some coloring streams. But yeah, all these lines were done by the same, two different Pentel pens, and here they are. Let's talk about those again. This one is simply called, what page that you did are you most proud of? Probably the cover of Black Flag 1, the triple gatefold. So this is made by Pentel. You can see here, Pentel company made in Japan. It's called the Touch. Best thing you can do is just search for that SES 15C. I bought a whole box of these on Amazon. Glamazon. And then the other one here is also made by Pentel. It is called a brush sign pen. Again, here's the number on it, SES F30C. Just remember, it is the micro. I have a bunch of these. In fact, I'm going to take you guys somewhere real quick. Place I've never taken you guys before. It's the secret lair. I got to go through my stepson's room. Going into the side room, dude. All right. So this is the side room, guys. This is the room I never show you guys. But see this? All of those going all the way back and all the way up. Those are comic books. This is tubs of toys and trades, DVDs and books. Every one of these here is pretty much art books, comic books. But the reason I'm bringing you into this room, these are empty sketchbooks, some more stuff. But the reason I'm bringing you guys in here is I wanted to show you probably some more giveaways. Look at this. See this here? When I find something I like, I buy a bunch of them. These are $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. This is that pen that I was showing you, the Sign Pen Micro Brush XF, extra fine. As you can see, I bought a lot of them, probably too much. And you know, so we're talking about that I have a surplus of stuff, right? So look at, I organize this stuff in the bag. So these are more brush pens and brushes for brush pens made by Kuretake. Move this over here. Hopefully this stream is running. This is mapping points and quills. This is nothing but mechanical pencils. These are all just those clicker pencils, right? Pencils on pencils on pencils. So these are clicker pencils. Sorry, Dan Panosian's Prophet. Didn't mean to do that to you. This is a bag of wooden pencils. Pencils on pencils on pencils. What's this? Oh, this right here, this box right here, they don't even make these anymore. This is called a Duralite pencil. This is a box from the 50s. There's a twist lead, but it's a wooden pencil. You can If you can find these, they're about $4 a pencil. If you can find them, that's a big old if. Keep dropping that Panosian profit, just keeps jumping off of that stack. And this is Dan Fraga on Hoarders. Yeah, but this is cleanly organized. I'm gonna make you guys cry in a second, but you guys will be happy because I think what I'll end up doing next year. You guys asked about the How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. Well, not only will I be giving away How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, but look at this. See this? Boxes and boxes of microns. And you go, oh man, that's a lot of microns. It's not. It's actually not a lot of microns, because if I go here, I can show you more microns. Okay. Again, like I said, when I find something I like, I buy a lot of them. And all the lids are tight, and it's in a Ziploc, so they're all still good. I checked. So that's all microns. A beehive of microns. Let's make that sticky icky honey, yo. Let's see what's in here. This is just random pens. Random pens. Let's see what else. These are those oil-based Sharpies in there. Erasers. I never use these. I crack myself up sometimes. Let's see what else is this. This is those are those double-ended Marsh Stadler pens. On one end's a marker. Some ends of marker, some ends of brush. Some more Zebra, Daiso Zebra pens, stick erasers. These are all carbon platinum refills for brush pens. This is tons of refill inks that go into those Kuritakis. Let's see what else we got. Copics. Not really a big Copic fan. Oh, people want to know about the whiteout pens. I really like the ones with the green here. I also like Presto. These are all gel pens. High-Tech C gel pens. These are all, what do you call it? Rollerball pens, gel pens and click pens. The ballpoint. Fuck, there's the word. Here's another one. This is my favorite of the whiteout. Right there. It's a Presto. Again, I'm a crazy man. This is a special version of a Blackwing pencil. It's called Volumes. It's a limited edition. Then I've got the regular white eraser, which has the soft leads, and then I've also got the Firm and Smooth 602 Blackwings, half the pressure, twice the speed, and again more pens and stuff like that. So what's gonna happen, you guys, next year? What is going to happen is you're going to end up getting what I'm going to call maybe Fragaboom packs or stuff. I know you say you're envious of this art stash, guys, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm going to be giving a lot of this away to you guys. We're going to do it through promos and things like that, incentives to get signed up to the mailing list and things like that. I have PDFs and art supplies and empty sketchbooks and sketchbooks that maybe have a couple drawings in them. Again, just like I said, look at this, bags on bags of art supplies. Putting those back. More pencils. Whoa, don't fall out, pencils. I was looking for this golf pencil. There it is. There we go. Anyway, this is the room. Like I said, the room I never show you guys. Oh, like I said, if Yeah, the itemization must be nuts. I did that when I moved because I wanted everything organized, and when I have time, this is the thing. When I have time off, which I don't ever have, I go berserk. I go berserk. I'll learn how to do software. I will go through my studio and organize everything perfectly. You know, do we win these items by drawing art? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You guys come up with some contest ideas. I have some, but you guys come up with some contest ideas. And I love that, especially the pre-recorded stuff, because pre-recorded stuff's going to be a lot of how-tos, leg days, tensions, things that you guys want to know. Arm wrestling, yeah, arm wrestling. So this here is that reishi mushroom coffee that I get. Uh, like I said, when I get uh, uh, this is all just a big case of it. Big case. What up, DLP? Daily Pause, Daily Peace. Bruce Lee lives inside of that box. I'll take him out one day. But yeah, this is DVDs and books and what's in here? Cables, art. Like I said, here's. I can't even. Let's try to do the math on this. Okay, there are. Well, these are short boxes on the top here, but we go 3, 3. Let's count the stacks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's just 21 long boxes right there. Yeah, and look at this. Look at this bad boy. This is one of those still in the box things that I just couldn't take out of the box. There we go. All right, so yeah, if I do, because there's 6 long boxes, so so 21 times 3 to 21 times 300. My brain is hurting. 21 times 300. 6,300. Something like that. 6,003. I'm so tired. I'm tired. All right, we're heading out of this wacky room of wackiness. There we go. All right. Yeah, 6,300. My math, when I get tired, my math gets squirrely in my head. I was still good at math. Math is one of those things that for some reason I've just been able to do it. Yeah. Anyway, Akuma, I want you to notice something. Look at what is missing right there. What is missing? There used to be this thing that looked like that there, but now it's not there. No S there. So my little sculpts. This is my very first sculpt, and I made it using this clay that I didn't know wasn't the clay that the masters used. This is almost like the kind of clay that they would make a pot out of it, you know? Kevlar, did you send me your address, man? I knew I was missing one. Was it you? Send it to me again, please. Yeah, this is the first sculpt I ever did. Had no idea what the hell I was doing, and it was wet and chalky and gross. But then this is one, like I said, I showed you guys this one last night. Well, LaRock, you get a button, so hit me up. Yeah. So this is a gorilla, no reference. Hell yeah, Jason. What do the clay masters use? Different guys use different stuff, but the what is it? The CPS is what Simon Lee uses. He's great, but I found that the biggest recommendation I kept getting was Sculpey 3. So that's what I'm doing. But if you want to see the difference, like here's that first gorilla that I had done. It's about as big as my three fingers put together. And I think the Fragaboom shirts, Death Metal Hero Luke, if you go to the Couch Doodle site, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look. I haven't. That's another thing I have to work on in this next few days is getting that Couch Doodle site up and going again. Let me take a look. Okay, where is that? Where are we at? Where you at? Done. Create new. Couch Doodles. No, damn it. I hate when alert comes up when you go to write something. Couch Doodle. COUCH Doodles. .com. All right. Here we are. Couch Doodles. There it is. So this is the Couch Doodles all over shirt. You can see that's the one that's got that wacky drawing. It's only on the front of the shirt. It's not on the back. Phone case version, a bag version. These are all just whatever. This is, thank you, sir. I got your address. Mr. Kevlar. This was the Loves Me Not little 23 baht shirt. But here you go. Look at that. Fragaboom Super Jump shirt. This is the place to find it. And if you tap on it, I do believe... oh, that's right. They took them off. There used to be tons of different colors, but then that supplier, the supplier stopped having the colors, I think. More durability, pre-shrunk, width inches. Yeah, I believe, yeah, this is the one. Size, small, goes up to 3X. But this is where you can get it. Chris, what's the matter, man? Why won't you be around here after tonight? You won't see me around anymore after tonight. What's going on, Chris? That makes me sad. What is happening? Are you leaving YouTube or are you leaving our show? I hope everything's all right. What's going on? Let me print them shirts. Justin, you show me your price structure, and I'll definitely consider it. I'm always looking for best quality product for the best price point. So yeah, I'm down for that. You hit me up, let me know. But I want to know what's going on with Chris, man. That makes me sad. Oh. Yeah, for sure, man. You will definitely be missed. What's happening in your world, sir? Waiting to see what's going on with you. I don't know what kind of latency there is, but hopefully you were here to get the question. He might just leaving for the holidays. Oh, yeah, maybe, but he said any more, so it didn't say the word for a while. He said any more, so that is a very permanent sounding word. I'm gonna have to hit him up on Twitter. What brand is the snake from? I have one for the iPad. This is a Bestech. This one is made by Bestech. That's upside down, but Bestech, and it's pretty strong. This one's strong. The other one that I had was garbage. That one is Duke. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Chris up on Twitter and ask him what's going on, cause yeah. Like it almost sounded like I offended him or something, but that's where my mind always goes. I always go to the worst case, like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Um, anyhow, this was supposed to be a short stream, and we went a full hour and a half, and I just talked about stuff I love, which is fun. Oh, you know what we're gonna do on some future streams? Look at this. You see these? These are all uh, of those, IDW books. Look at how big the whoa, politics is getting involved in the show. In this show? What do you mean? The politics in my show. My show is like politic free, I believe. If you can let me know specifically what you mean by politics, I would definitely like to address that, because other than me saying my show is politics free, as in I don't have any craziness to talk about, that's about as political as I get, man. Um, Going back over here, I'm curious as well. I haven't seen any political agenda, but I don't know. Uh, yeah, man, I'm sorry if I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, dude. Please let me know, cause like I said, man, I dig you. I feel like anytime we get close to talking about politics, you veer away, which is probably a good thing. Yes, yeah. So if you notice that all of the Kirby ones are super tall, the sizes are based on the original art. So you get all of these are like Marvel DC, but then you get these little bit taller is the Spawn, right? Lot taller. Ronin and the Dark Knight. Look at how big Frank went on these. And then Kirby. Big stuff. But we'll do some flip throughs with these soon. Some of my favorites are like the Marvel covers. These ones here, Marvel covers, classic, Marvel comics, modern, all of that. So yeah, we'll definitely go through them. But here, let's take a look. Dark Knight, Ronin, the Max, Burns X-Men, Burns Fantastic Four, Amazing Screw-On Head. We got Hellboy, Ramita Spider-Man, Gil Kane. Followers of other creators bringing it into the chat. I haven't seen it, man. And Chris, like, dude, I'm gonna turn this around. I have mad respect for you, man, and I liked you since Go. And you're a no BS guy, and I like that. I try to make sure that this environment is BS free, even when some guys I know, like there are guys that have come on the show before, like I know Sketch Therapy. I know he can be caustic. That's what I've heard. He hasn't been on this show, and I don't, like I said, I allow, my show is open wide, the door is wide open, and unless somebody, like I said, unless they come in and shit on the floor, uh, uh, eh, then they're good. Everybody's welcome. Like, we respect each other here, and we talk like respectful people, gentlemen, gentlewomen. And then if anybody gets out of line, then and by out of line, I don't care if anybody makes fun of me. I don't like any sort of bullying or just stupidness, but you know, yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Luke. You said it best. Death Metal Hero, exactly, man. This is the Frega Boombox. You guys are the dudes. Any sort of side stuff, man. Like, all I say about any of that outside stuff is that I'm not part of it, and it's not part of me. It's not what I do. I don't like any of that drama. I don't like seeing drama between friends. I don't. There are certain things that happen out there that I don't like. But my stream is more about creativity and inspiring people and telling fun stories or pitfall, trials and tribulations, those sort of things that could happen to anybody. But yeah, Jason said it. I hope you stay, man. You are welcome here. This is a safe haven, and anytime you want to come here, you can. And if you want to DM me, we can talk. And if you want to let me know if there are some things that are like just bothering you, just let me know, and then we'll try to take care of any sort of issue. But brother, man, you know, like I said, I dig you. Um, but yeah, this place is all about creativity, the cultivating of it, the inspiration. That's why I go into that hoarder room, the hoarding room of tools, and say, you know what, guys, these sketchbooks, these pens, and all those things, I bought them all for a reason. My buddy Karan, he said something once to me. When I showed him gratitude, he gave something to me, and I said, "Man, thank you so much." And he said, "Oh, it was already yours. I was just here to pass it along." So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So I'm passing along some of that stuff to you guys. If you guys want to come up with contests, that's great. I think. What's up, Victor? Uh, I want to get those How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way out to you guys. Anybody who needs them. Again, via contest. I got to be trying to use those things the best I can. I'm gonna get that mailing group set up for you guys to join. I'm mad too. Where are the beats and alcohol? You know what? After last night, after my lady got home from her party and the baby, gassy little girl, I had myself a big tall whiskey, and I had my first puff of green in a minute. Oh, remember when I was telling you guys about the prototype? Remember, I said there's this pipe I had called the Smithy, right? We called it the Smithy because we called it the Smithsonian because the TRL. We said the TRL people, almost all of them smoke from it. So I have the Smithy with me, and then I have a newer version of it. It's the same version, it's just a new one. So this, you guys, is called a prototype. It's made from brass. It's got a swing cover, so you can cover up whatever tobacco you put in there. Hey, Chris, my pleasure, man. Absolutely. This one's missing a piece here. See that rod right there? I should just, let me see if I can stand this up. Tobacco, wink, wink. All right. So this little guy slides out of there, and if you can poke the bottom, where is it out? You could poke the bottom of this out so you can clean inside. It's completely screenless, and this little bit, where is it? It's been so long. This thing comes out, so you can put your favorite nugs of tobacco inside of this prototype, and then it goes it goes back together. Let me put that there. It's been so long. There we go. That goes there, and that, like I said, it can hold a nug, and that little stem thing right here comes out, and you can poke through here to knock the bottom out and completely clean it. But it's screenless. It's got that swing cover on it. And anyway, I've had this thing, shit, I don't know. I'm 46 now. So yeah, I've had this thing for 28 years. I've had this my whole comic career, man. Pipe into the oldies, yeah. But this is the prototype, and this is nicknamed the Smithy because the fact that, like I said, back in the 2000s, TRL was the place to be, the jam. And then of course I found some of my old school one hitters, like some of the classic ones. Like this is while I was cleaning, like this one back in the day. This one looks like a little cigarette. You put a little tobacco in there, and it's magic. Magic. Friendship is magic. Favorite sketchbook. I have a bunch. In fact, I have to find them. I have a whole thing of ash cans and sketchbooks, and they're not in here. And they're in one of those boxes. Wesley Pipes. I love that. Love that name. Love that name. And there was Bonger Simpson or Bart. Somebody had one that looked like a Bart Simpson. But 40s are the new 40. Wait, did I get that wrong? Yeah. I feel like I am a youngling, but look at these wrinkles, man. I used to be the kid. Billy Bong Thornton. That's right. Let's look at Stanley again. Hey, Stanley. My mission on my weight loss is to be able to wear that shirt. That was the last one they had, and it was a large. Hey, Comic Book Bob, thanks, man. Show us your sketchbook sometime. That would be very cool. Yeah, man, I've got a bunch. I think we can do a flip through. These are great ideas, man. Ash cans, artist editions, and sketchbook. I'll definitely do that, man. I think that's a great idea. Oh, you guys want to see another thing that I'm hoarding? Did you wear that all the time in the 90s? I wore that jacket and those jeans, but not that shirt. That's funny, Rooster. This shirt, the shop I go to only had that in a large, and that's my second favorite comic image. That one there from Dark Knight. Dark Knight. Cover Dark Knight 2 is my favorite. But see this down here? I think I might have... Another thing I'm hoarding, yeah. So see this down here? It says Quebecor. This, I've showed you guys this before. I'm going to set you down real quick. It's pouring. It's old school Cherry magazines. Cherry and Hustler and what was the other one? Swank? Yeah, Swank. I forgot about Swank until just now. Oh yeah. All right, I'm dipping into this box. See my bald head? There you go. There it is. This is a thing of beauty, guys. Right here. Here we go. Image Comics illustration board. Right here. From the 90s. From the 90s. And that's a High Society. I love that. When I was a kid, I loved High Society. That one was a good one. It's classy. But this is a whole box of image board. Do I draw at an angle or flat? I used to draw flat, but now I draw at an angle. Sometimes I take this board here, and I take one of these lightweight balsa boards that are reinforced in metal, and I'll tilt it just to get a good angle. It depends. Depends on what's going on with my back that day, to be honest with you. The pains the pains of getting old are legit and real, which, you know, completely sucks. And then all of this here is DC Comics paper. I got a bunch of DC Comics. Marvel posting their names on the board. I think so, but the thing about this board in particular is this board was chosen by the Image founders to be the best board to be able to do your comics on, you know. There you go. That's a good one, Kevlar. Ink flat, but a pencil at an ankle. That's a good call, my friend. All right. Well, what time is it? It is approaching 11. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour myself a whiskey, and I'm going to go relax with my lady. Would they wig out if you turn in an Image board to DC? Probably not, because DC never gets, they never get the physical artwork anymore. Everything is digital nowadays. Like, you know, even if it's analog, it's still scanned, and then that work is sent via email or Dropbox to be approved, and then that file is sent to the colorist, and that file is sent to the letterer. So there's no need anymore. Anyhow, you guys, big ups to you. Thanks for hanging out on this weird stream today. Thank you for cutting me some slack on these next few weeks, especially getting the new show up and running. I definitely need that extra time to be able to edit those videos and get Black Flag up and going. And you know, we'll do one of those crazy, what did you call them, silent streams. So I'll have my music on, but I'll put the silent on and maybe have the comments running, so every now and then I can answer a question. But you guys be good. Chris, sir, please consider staying. We love you here. You are part of the family. Like you said, one of us. You guys draw something. It's the weekend. It's going to be Christmas time soon. Any of you guys with children, that's Christmas is about the children. We are flying all the way down to Atlanta and stand outside your house with a boombox playing. What was it? In your eyes. That'd be funny, man. All right. Well, that's a wrap. We are officially at 108 minutes. This has been a single camera stream YouTube. You guys got to see the fun stuff. Have a show outside a local comic shop. I've been drawing constantly all week. That's a great idea, man. I think that will be part of the new show, is some of these mobile things and shows. I got some shows coming up in the new year. So anyway, kiss on your bald head. Yeah. There they are, all the kisses. Thanks, man. You guys be good. Happy Friday. I will see you on the next one. Be in the next couple days, maybe even still tomorrow. But I want to get this stuff up and running for you guys. 22 of these filmed interviews are ready to go. A couple of them need to be edited and go through Rev, which is a translation service. But anyway, you guys be good. Talk to you soon. Peace out.